Hey y'all, Farmer Dre back at it. Today we're out here in the high density apples, and today's plan is to go ahead and finish it. We got to beat in some anchors here on the end and then pull these top two wires, then get the contraption out to pull it tightly. But today we're gonna go ahead and try to finish as much as we can, and the goal for this week is to finish the high density apples, so you guys stay tuned. So this past summer, whenever we welded these clips on here, I had Adrian already weld these top and bottom. So all we have to do is come through and pull the top two wires, and Adrian has to come and weld the clips on the bottom of these anchors here. We just got them beating those in. So right now, Isaac and I are gonna go ahead and pull the top two wires on those. We got 9 rows here, and then Adrian's gonna come with the big tractor and the generator and the welder, weld all those clips on. And then we're gonna come through and train them. And the goal is, once the top wire is on, we're gonna go ahead and get a string at every single tree and try to grow the leader, the main stem, up as straight as possible. So same here, as you guys can see, some of these trees are moving back and forth. So come through with the string from the top wire all the way to the bottom, and tie the string to the wire, the tree to the string and the wire, and just get them growing nicely. So these 2 rows are done. Then, like I mentioned, Adrian's got to come out here. He's got to put some hydraulic oil in the tractor, I believe, or something that's taking him long. So we're gonna weld one of those clips on the bottom there and come up and anchor them from the top 2 wires, and just kind of pull them this way. And just kind of, then we got, once the anchors are in, we're gonna come through and pull the post straight, and we will continue doing it. And if you guys didn't know this, it is currently 25 degrees out here. It is cold. I am freezing, but today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And we're off from school, and whenever we're off from school, we got to get stuff done here on the farm. So even though it is still cold, we are still working out here and getting it done. Alrighty, so we just got done pulling all the wire, and apparently we have some we have a hydraulic leak on the tractor, and Adrian couldn't connect the trailer with the generator and the welder. So another day for the anchors and finishing them off. But for now, the high density apples is about 85% done. Like I mentioned earlier, we got to come through with the string and tie it on the top wire, and then drop it all the way down to the bottom wire, and then just train the tree to that. So we'll see how many more days it takes us to get out here they're calling for another ice storm or another snowstorm here in the next couple of days. So it is the next morning and it is colder than yesterday. So we're out here in the shop this morning. Adrian and I have to go ahead and fill the hydraulic oil inside this tractor. So what Val and Adrian did last night is they got underneath, they unplugged an O-ring from the hydraulic main hose that was leaking, and they went ahead and changed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys under here. And then they changed it out. They put some in it last night, see if it leaks. The hose is under there. I'm not gonna get down there. Adrian did all that good stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and fill it up now. We gotta filter the oil that's in the buckets and then go ahead and crank her over. All right, so the majority of the oil is inside. We dropped a little bit there, but it's all right. But now we gotta screen this or filter this one because they dropped a bunch of mess in there last night. So we're gonna go ahead and dump it back in that one and filter it out. Or just put it straight in the funnel, we're not exactly sure. And then we will go ahead and crank the tractor over. See what, I think we need some more oil. I think Dad's in town buying some. We are under the tractor right now. And look at this tall guy under the tractor, doesn't really work too good. Well, this sucker's leaking, but we're leaving that for now. But the thing we did fix is right here at that thing right there had an O-ring inside of that was busted and it kept leaking. So we got that fixed. Well, Adrian and Val got that fixed. And now we're just checking under here, see if it's leaking, because we put the rest of the oil in there. And I think we are good to go. So since it's so cold, we gotta let it sit because the oil is thicker than honey. I mean, it is barely flowing. And my dad should be coming home right now with some oil. The rest of the hydraulic oil, because it's some leaked inside the warehouse whenever we parked it inside there. But I guarantee it's not full. If Adrian checks it, then it's not gonna be 100%, but it'll do for now. No, it's not even hitting the dipstick. Oh, it's not even hitting the dipstick. Maybe it's cold outside. No, it's low. Oh my goodness, my fingers are freezing. Got my gloves on here, but they, you know, look at this. I bought these gloves on New Year's. Look how bad I go through a pair of gloves. I mean, just pruning and working with wire and stuff. Just destroyed a pair of gloves. And I know these are not the best gloves to work with, but hey, it is what it is. Can't beat Harbor Freight. Alrighty, so I just got back from school, and right before I left, my dad got home with the hydraulic oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it inside the tractor. Adrian is still at school. He has afternoon classes, so his classes start around noon, and then he comes home about 6:30 or so. And you know, that's the biggest struggle of being a farmer and a full-time student, is that, you know, you gotta work between them. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up the tractor with oil. Bone dry. Oh yeah, that is perfect. So I went ahead and started it, and now we got to fill it up. And I looked underneath there earlier, and it is, the oil, hydraulic oil is not leaking anymore. So we're gonna go ahead and continue working with it. If we see anything, then my dad has to go buy an actual O-ring from New Holland, because the O-ring we put on is just an O-ring we found in the shop. I think Val bought a case of just a different size O-rings from Harbor Freight a long time ago, and we've been using them around the farm. But if that one leaks again, then we're gonna have to go to New Holland and buy a brand new one. And one for New Holland, but I think they're all the same. I mean, it doesn't really matter. So it is filling up right now. Gonna go ahead and take the trailer. Alrighty, so I went ahead and pulled the tractor in here, and I had some things come up and I couldn't work on it, so it's completely dark outside. It's actually about 7 o'clock right now. So I backed up the generator with the trailer in here, connected the PTO, then we're gonna get that welder. It's just an old arc welder. We're gonna go ahead and put it on the trailer. And if you guys saw, whenever we did beat in the post where the high density apples and weld those clips the exact same setup, but now we're just welding the little anchors on, the little clips on the anchors on the high density apples and get that done. So I will make a part 2 to this video, finishing the high density apples completely. So hopefully in the next video you guys see, we're gonna go ahead and finish it off, finish welding the clips to the anchors, and just start tying those strings on like I mentioned earlier. But this is gonna be pretty much it for today. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and smash that like button if you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that notification icon so you guys can be notified whenever I do post a video. I want to say thanks for watching up to this point. You guys have a good day. We will see you next time.